Hello and welcome to this video tutorial which is introducing the shadow highlight command. And what we're going to do is take a source photograph like this and improve it so we can see detail that apparently has been lost due to incorrect exposure. I mean, here we've exposed to get the detail on the girl here. We've got a speed light just off to the left here which is being remote controlled to fill in the detail in a kind of film noir sort of way. We've also exposed the camera to get some of this tube light here as well. But what we're not getting is any of the amazing background of this warehouse that poor Sarah here from the band Electric Dolls was posing in a very sort of dank and cold and wet environment. But it kind of looks like a studio, so to actually show her in the proper environment we need some help from the shadow highlight command. Once you work through the next movie, you'll see the results will look something like this. It just brings out a lot of detail that's been hidden. And also she's now standing out from the background. You can actually see some detail where the brick is interrupted by her silhouetted shoulder here, and that just makes her jump out from the background and look much more effective. And also you're seeing more detail from her silhouette as well here, and the shape of her as well. And she could have just been standing, let's have a look at the original, against a studio backdrop. So we're losing a lot of interesting textures, and the juxtaposition of the brick and the girl makes a much more interesting and dramatic shot. So I'll show you how to apply these techniques to your own photos so you can actually bring out detail that's been lost due to underexposed shots, but without burning out the foreground detail as well, because we don't want to end up overexposing her. We could use levels to try and bring out the detail that's lost in the shadows, but you might end up burning out some of the highlights. And the highlights aren't really changing, as you can see as I toggle between the two files using Control and Plus. The exposure on the girl hasn't really been altered at all. You can see that there's some more detail here when I go back to the edited version, and what we'll show you as well is how to get rid of noise, because you never get anything for free in Photoshop. If you increase detail in the shadows you often get some picture noise, and we'll show you how to use some of the other tools to overcome that problem. Okay, so in the next movie we'll take a source file and you can apply the skills that you'll learn to any of your underexposed photos to reveal detail lost in the shadows.